first thing is you're gonna have to kick shoes and socks off.
Whoa! All right, so
Actually, not horrible for a guy.
no, we're here today. We're at PurLife, and this is Bethany, the owner, one of our athletes as well, and everyone knows Stephan. Project Sexy.
Project Sexy. I like it.
So Stephan's going to try out some of the technology here, and can explain what we're doing.
First, we're going to put him on the Inbody. It's going to give him a more accurate calculation of his starting point. So it's going to give him his weight, body fat percentage. It'll even calculate his water, lean body mass, all detected basically on when he steps on this. It's going to do all that through calibration. So, I wasn't ready for that.
He's wiping those puppies down.
Yeah.
All right, so jump on here. Okay. You're going to put heels right on the back heel place. Make sure they're both kind of in the same place. And then we're going to fill some stuff out, and then I'll have you grab these.
Okay.
All right, so you're going to just pick a number here. Maybe the last four of your social, whatever you can remember.
Don't say it out loud.
All right, so now we're just going to follow instructions. The most important thing is straight arms out. And don't squeeze, just kind of hold on to it lightly.
Your arms must not touch the sides of your body.
Perfect. And then it's going to play this cool little ditty.
Starting your in-body test. Do not talk or move during the test. The test is completed.
Says it's right there.
So it took about 3 minutes.
Yeah, it was really fast.
Yeah, so it's one of the kind, I don't recommend even jumping on it again for at least 4 weeks, because you want to give yourself time to have some changes, so that when you jump on it, you can, you know.
I kind of ate right before I came here, so I wasn't sure if that was going to mess it up.
I mean, honestly, generally, when do you work out normally? Night or morning?
Yeah. Oh, night. It comes straight after work.
So just come here relatively the same every time. So if you ate before, maybe next time, just kind of make it so that it's the same. Don't like change a lot. So I try to tell people to do it at the same time every day. That way you get your results. I mean, we can change within 5 pounds all day long. So, you know, you want to just kind of be at that same place. So this is a great starting point. As you start to do this will literally be a graph that will kind of track and move. So, you know, clearly you want your weight, you want your graph to go down, your skeletal muscle mass, you want it to go up, body fat percentage to go down, and this is your water, how much water your body is holding. So clearly the more you've drank today, it's going to be higher than today, so you kind of, I mean, you want that kind of higher, but it's just really interesting to watch and kind of track. So and this literally will tell you over here like what the difference, like, so for instance, your right arm is 0.2 pounds smaller than their left arm. So clearly, are you left-handed?
No.
You're not. That's interesting. So right leg, you're actually completely even. That's actually really interesting, because usually one or the other is a little bit bigger or dominant. So you can just kind of even see like where your imbalances are. So
that's really cool.
And this kind of tells you your visceral fat. So clearly in the highs, we want to see that go way down there.
Oh yeah.
So you can keep that.
How accurate is this?
Every time how accurate?
Yeah, is there like a margin of error?
Well, the margin of error starts when you get in the single digits. So like for a guy who's probably, I would say even like 9% lower, there's a little bit more room for error. The higher body fat you are, the more accurate it actually is.
Okay. Well, this is going to change hopefully by the time I finish Coach Geek's thing, so
you're going to come right in here. We're going to do some similar, you know, you only have to do this the first time.
Okay.
Then, much like the other one, you'll just add like, it'll probably ask for your password and that's it.
Okay.
You'll log in. But you're going to have to fill a few things out, so you can kind of start doing that. And then you will, same thing, take your shoes off. You're going to get on this. Whatever you're wearing when you do it today, you want to be wearing that every time. So generally, we would step out of the room and you would actually go in probably just your underwear or something like that. Because everything needs to be form-fitting. So you can't have loose baggy, because it's going to actually go by your silhouette. and it will actually give us a silhouette, and then when you do it again, we can overlay that silhouette, one right on top of the other. So you can actually physically see where you've changed.
Okay, so should I do that or?
I mean,
that's the.
with Karen, she doesn't care. We're gonna video her in a bikini, but
Okay.
I don't know that you want to be.
You can do it. I won't video it, so you can feel very
Yeah.
comfortable.
So do your thing, and then you'll get on it. It literally, it just kind of spins around. I'll kind of tell you what to do, then we'll step out.
Pretty high tech, right?
Yeah, this is pretty cool.
Well,
Wear
not
proper attire.
including you anymore.
Oh.
Late to the party.
Oh, hey.
All right, good. So we're gonna step out and just,
Cool.
right?
Yeah.
What was cool about it? Tell us.
You just spin around.
Really
And it scans.
slowly.
Yeah.
You have to stand super
You
still.
spin.
I like to twirl.
You can't twirl.
No.
No.
I can
For
only
60
spin.
seconds, you're not allowed
It
to
says to
twirl.
be completely still.
You have to literally like barely breathe. I'm just kidding you.
What do I
like, get naked.
You guys were late to class.
Am I in trouble?
Yes.
Do I get a detention?
Oh, here.
That probably just says a really fat PJ.
Ridiculous as it is, you gotta wipe your feet off. It actually can, the dirt can change the electrodes or something in your feet.
Okay. You
You know
did
what would have
this.
been really cool?
Yes, I know.
I'm putting your feet on here. We have to zoom in on Stephan's feet. Make sure.
Okay.
Yeah, she has pretty feet,
Though. We should have did.
At least that's what the fans say, but
Your feet match your bathing suit. Is that planned?
And I have a good arch.
So I can do a 95.
Yeah.
so they say.
No,
Yeah, it's like Barbie
You
feet.
still go to the same nail lady?
Come again?
You
What?
still go to the same nail lady that you took me to?
Yes. Yes, she does my lashes too.
All
I did
right,
my own toes though.
so jump on and then pretty much just follow directions.
So it goes
So
here.
feet, heels, yep, heels just like this one, just a teeny. Perfect, perfect, make sure it's like kind of equal. And then it's basically just gonna walk you through
Are you
it.
planning to try this too?
Plug in a little bit of stuff so that when you do it again, you get your printout. So whatever, make your ID, whatever, 4 digits. I like watching it so you can literally see where like the most of your weight is. It's usually in the trunk.
Starting your in-body test. Do not dock or move during the test.
So I'll always be able to be like, oh, I have a... So I think you can step off and then it should start to print.
It's neat. Don't really like the numbers when you first do it.
No.
PJ,
But it
then.
gives you a great like jumping off point. Like I think it's motivating, kind of like that's why I like the My Zone. I like seeing exactly like,
Yeah.
where I'm starting, so that then when you visually see changes, you feel successful.
Yeah, yeah. When you
Like
can
it
measure
measures
stuff.
your success.
So
Yeah.
that came to your phone?
For sure.
So then you can keep that, and it literally will tell you, so like the difference I was telling him. So you're very, very symmetrical. That's amazing. I'm not symmetrical. Like my right arm is a little bigger because I'm right-handed and I do more clearly.
Which arm is
Even,
bigger
like
than
your
you?
legs and your arms.
I'm right-handed, but my left arm is bigger because that's mine.
Wow.
Okay, let's see if it picks that
Is
up.
More
that, a
work
big,
in.
is that a big chunk?
Should be more accurate than technically.
Yeah, maybe.
Weight measurement is
You
completed.
posted your 225 to on Instagram. But
No, I did not.
Embody says you lied.
I said I was 242 on the post last
Doesn't
night.
Maury say that? You said you were 242?
What's the significance of that code?
Slight beyond division.
Your personal information.
Everyone knows your code now.
Starting your in-body
Next time we need to do this in the morning.
dock or move during the test.
Says alarm. Why's your body fat so low? It's not fair.
Is this PJ phone?
Oh, oh, it actually is. He's like closing in on his trunk already.
The test is
I said I was 9% to Don this morning. How about that?
8.8.
When Miss Irish morning?
So then it must be relatively accurate.
Yeah. More accurate than I expected it to be.
Wow.
Because Because I was explaining earlier, like he was asking about the accuracy, and like once you start getting to single digits.
Did it say your
you would
arm,
think
the
you would
left
get
arm was
more
bigger?
accurate.
No, that's one of mine is definitely weird.
Single digits, like if there's more.
You'll see when
Where on your arm is it measuring?
I'm not sure, but when it gets out of the printer, you'll see.
When you're in like.
That's Bethany.
Then like it's really bad.
Am I good?
Yeah,
Yeah, you're good.
But it's like you
there's your
could be
paperwork.
9, you could be 7, it might be a little off. There you are.
What's this over here?
His left arm is bigger. Does it say that on there? We want to see.
Oh no, his right arm. How is that right?
That's weird, yeah. Something got messed up or something.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's fat, so this is breaking down his
okay.
body fat.
Oh,
So he just
okay.
has no fat on, pretty much is.
On his arms. Most in his butt, like me. Mine's 17 though. I have 17 pounds.
See, I thought you used to show you.
Are you disappointed by the?
Nah, I knew I was
I didn't even look at what it says on the
Oh, dude,
paper.
it says I'm fat. Trust me.
All right, so it's my first time doing the Inbody scan today here at PurLife, and I just got my printed out documentation here. We'll go over the numbers. So this morning, interestingly enough, somebody asked me what I thought my body fat was. I said it's about 9%. According to this analysis, I'm 8.8, so I'll take that over the 9 that I said this morning. All right, so intracellular water, 101.9. Extracellular water, 59.5. So my total body water, 161.4, which means my dry lean mass is 58. My body fat mass is 21. So realistically, if I want to cut my body fat in half, which would put me at about 4.5% body fat, which would put me pretty shredded. It would put me close to contest level, minus cutting water and things like that. I'd have to basically lose 10 pounds. So I am, according to this, I was 240.7. So at 230 pounds, I should look very, very, very good if I do things the right way. Now, of course, that's just if I only lose fat, which is close to impossible to do, but I am pretty good at this stuff. So, let's see here. As far as my, this actually measures the segmental fat on your body. And my fat is distributed pretty evenly, with most of it being in my trunk, which makes sense. That's where most people are going to store their fat anyway. For some reason, I have slightly more fat on my right leg than my left leg. My basal metabolic rate is 2,520 calories. So that means I have to eat 2,500 calories just to sustain myself as is. So whenever we talk about people's diet starting points, when you want to lose weight, you've got to be in some sort of caloric deficit. So when you know your basal metabolic rate, this is how all of the new fad eating for your macros diets are calculated. You need to know your basal metabolic rate to do these things the right way. So for me, if I want to just go into an instant deficit, as long as I'm eating less than 2,500 calories, I should, in theory, be losing weight just from that. That's not factoring in any exercise workload that I'm doing on that. My visceral fat, which is the fat that's on the inside of your body that you can't see, this is fat that's around your organs, things like that, is 3, which is pretty low. Let's see, what else is on here? Really what's cool about this is I can use this as a gauge. This is my starting point. So I have 77 days, I believe, until the Olympia to look really good on Sunday at a pool party, because I don't compete anymore. But I am taking it pretty seriously. So this is day 1.
Maybe we can compete against each other. You can get the most difference on their printout, their
We're
inbox.
at a little bit of an unfair advantage right now.
Stephan gave up. He's shaking his head.
You're not game?
I would never be able to keep up.
You would though. You have the
can
greatest
have-
ability to lose on yours.
Yeah.
Your visceral fat level is
At
20.
least like with
I know.
you two, like
Your-
you doesn't
your-
really have far to go.
Your visceral fat level says suicide on it. So you should be, it's not even a number.
So make it
This is
fun.
good, Stephan. This is going to be your starting point for you to gauge each time you do this. You should do this at least every couple weeks.
Okay.
How many, yeah, you think we should do it every couple weeks? Every 2 weeks?
Bi-weekly, you'll be able to see a decent Weekly's probably too
Yeah,
often.
I mean, when I
Couple,
always tell
like a
people,
month ago, this was probably way higher.
go far enough that when you see a change
In
feel like
January,
it's
I was
a success.
298.
So, like, I do it usually like no more than every 4 weeks or something, but where he's like.
This is the lowest I've been
it's
since,
like
like, last
every 2 weeks.
March.
It'll just be small.
Maybe it's resetting. I have to wait.
So Karen's gonna create her profile, set that up. All right, after a few hiccups,
What do I do?
Karen's
Still
getting.
there,
There's weights here.
no, yes.
Close the door. All right. See you on the other side.
You would have this down for your privacy, but since we got the go-ahead, there we go.
All right.
Magic.
Success.
Ah.
So we're actually going to see Karen.
There she goes.
You spin so slow.
It's like, I think, a 60-second spin. It's like the longest 60 seconds of your life. It's... Hi. He can't talk.
And this is doing a 3D image of your body.
Yeah, while we do PJ, she can check her email and she can pull it all up and it will literally show her actual silhouette. I mean, the real cool.
My scan is complete. My twirl is done.
You gotta check the email
It's
now.
gonna go to my cellular.
It's, I get it from my mom being a teacher.
That's
It
so
doesn't,
short.
if your insurance doesn't cover it, I'll pay for it.
61 waist.
So what's it telling you right now?
It's telling me my body shape rating is a 61. My waist circumference is 31.1. Waist to hip ratio is 0.78. Trunk to leg volume ratio 1.5. Okay. Oh, and it gives this is so cool. My neck measurement's not gonna really care about that. My bust 41. Sounds curvy. Waist 31, hips 39.
That was too funny, man.
Oh
It's actually like as far as.
Somewhere Gizmo's laughing right now.
Naked PJ.
I'm getting naked, letting everyone know. I will be naked.
PJ's out of the 3D imaging scan,
So we can talk about his results.
Oh.
waiting for his email.
No, this is the one. This is the one where I'm bent over.
Can we see it?
And it actually shows. Oh no! It shows your junk too. No,
No,
no. It scans your junk, and that's not how I'm wanting myself.
It actually
I'm
had-
not having myself represented.
He was bent over in the first scan when she messed up, and you see his
It's kind of golden there.
All this stuff hanging?
it's Harry
No,
Potter
nothing's hanging,
and the
that's
goblets
the
of fire in the front right there, just hanging there.
PJ, show the people at home.
Shrinkage
No,
going on.
not what they just showed there. I'll be the laughing stock of the end.
Isn't any publicity good publicity?
Not that publicity.
No, you don't want that.
No? Okay.
I look like an acorn.
It was cold in there, so that's fair.
We have to put on our calendars what day we're coming back to compare.
Well, you're here all the time, so maybe every week,
No, I
every
think
2 weeks, 3
We can
weeks.
do at least not for the first one. Wait at least 3 so you see a difference. Like,
Yeah,
a week,
I need to see a
You
difference.
won't see
I
enough
have
of
to
a
do a lot of
difference.
cardio.
It
So
doesn't
3 weeks
feel
from
like
now.
Success.
How many weeks? 3?
3.
3 weeks from now.
3.
3 weeks from now we come back in the morning.
Weigh-in Wednesday, we'll call it.
Weigh in Wednesday, son. Boom. You game?
Yeah, I'm game.
PJ, you game?
For what?
Just say yes. Don't ask questions.
PJ texting again.
Weigh in
Actually,
Wednesday. Weigh in Wednesday. 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Same place.
You're here
in
every
the
morning anyway, so.
I can't
So
do
PJ
this
will do it.
afternoon late stuff. Are you gonna be able to be available?
I'm here at 8 a.m. so way at
Yes.
Wednesday is easy for me. So
Excellent. Yeah.
Are you at this location every day?
Every Wednesday.
All right, so if you come in on a Wednesday, you'll see Bethany here.
Yes, ma'am.
You can see
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
it's
ma'am.
beautiful.
So I do the
IFBB
same
Pro,
thing too.
new Blackstone Labs athlete. Show yourself a little bit.
There's a lot of technology in this gym.
She has a lot of technology. We're so lucky to have her on the team now because now we have access to all this technology. Beautiful gym, beautiful salon, beautiful restaurant, everything beautiful here in the East Boca Raton.
I have my thumb over my junk.
The only person that looks good in that is Bethany.
Bethany probably looks good.
Bethany probably looks amazing. All of us.
I look like fucking the abominable snowman in mine. But
That's me, PJ.
You do. You like a claymation figure or something. So 3
It's really
weeks.
cool, though.
In 3 weeks, you'll look a lot better.
yeah.
In 3 weeks, we'll be less depressed about our results, right? Because I need
As
to do.
long as you do the work and the results get.
I
go the
know.
right way.
I have to do so much
My
work.
ass
There's
is
a possibility of being more depressed.
Karen was evaluated earlier by PJ, and she was not happy with what he
You know, my body honestly has changed since last time he saw me. He's just trying to be funny. I did drop a pound. My body's so stubborn at this point. It's just stubborn. But I personally know that my glutes have gotten tighter. My legs have gotten smaller when I did that from the side. I think I was just holding water in my lower stomach, which he noticed, and then my muscles look kind of full. I was boxing earlier today. So I think it's just like the time of day, so a few factors that came into play. But
Well, now you can track it. The technology here
yes.
at PurLife Boca Raton.
Yeah, I'm gonna be tracking it. We're gonna do the weigh-in Wednesday. What's your goal, PJ?
I'm just trying to get it as lean as possible. So I'm, like I said, I'm 8.8 on here. I want to cut that in half, probably.
You want to get to like 4-ish?
Yeah, probably more good.
How much cardio are you doing right now?
Zero.
Zero? You gonna start soon?
Yeah, I'm supposed to start this week. I just been so fucking busy.
Yeah. I would like to thank everybody for tuning in. I want to thank PJ Braun, the president of Blackstone Labs. I want to thank Bethany, IFBB Pro, new Blackstone Labs athlete, for doing this technical stuff with us today and tracking all our progress, because all of us have goals right now. Stephan, he's on track. I think he's doing excellent. He's very motivated. Trevor's motivated.
Very
He's
motivated.
lost weight. He's getting ready for the O. So we're doing big things.
When are we weighing it again?
3 weeks.
3 weeks. Here at
Weigh-in
PurLife.
Wednesday.
Weigh-in Wednesday.
But in the mornings. this time.
PurLife Boca Raton.
AM.
In the AM. Yeah, for sure. So on that note,
Famous words.
Peace
peace
out.
out, bye.